Good morning, participants. Myself, Dr. A. Vasantaraj, coordinator of this program. Is it audible for everyone?
Yes, sir, audible. I was waiting for your today's opening note. That's the reason I was waiting. Let me know when I can start.
Okay, ma'am. Let's give you another intro, ma'am, because new members has been joined today. So I'll give you another self intro about yourself, ma'am. Then we can start the session, ma'am.
Yeah, sure, sir.
So good morning, participants again. So it is a pleasure to have you as a participant for this HTTP on secure data optimization in IoT. So yesterday, ma'am has taken an overview of IoT, and Dr. Vetrivelan Prabhu is also given IoT landscape and challenges, introduction about the IoT. And today we're going to see about the IoT using Tinkercad and virtual platforms, the practical oriented class. It will be very interesting of that. And in after session also, Dr. Vetrivelan is going to take a practical oriented classes. He's going to give you a demonstration about the IoT demo. So before going to start the session, I'll give you an intro about Dr. D. Lakshmi Madam. So is having over more than 19 years of experience in educational sector. He has been currently designated as an educational research officer at GNU Educational Basic and Innovation Center, run by Shri Vishnu Education Society, Hyderabad since 2016. She has been working in education sector from 2018. So is having a member as a peer-reviewed member in many journals. Is also the PhD work is also interdisciplinary work. That is investigations on behavior analysis for improving learning practices. And is build a student model for the intelligent tutoring system. Is based on 5 psychological potential. He completed a doctoral degree from University in 2017 May under the supervision of Dr. Rajesh Sukumaran, TCL IIT Madras. She also obtained her master degree, Master of Technology in Computer Cognition Technology with distinction from University of Mysore, and completed her engineering, Bachelor of Engineering in Computer Science and Technology from ERS College of Engineering and Technology, Madras University. She has been worked as a lecturer, assistant professor in many colleges like Sri Krishna College of Technology, Hendra Engineering College, and Sri Krishna College, Coimbatore, and also in Bannari Institute of Technology and Aditya Institute of Technology, and the role of associate professor and HOD of CEC and ITB in AIMS Institute of Higher Education, as Department of Information Technology, and he has published and authored a book of name of a theory of computation, and also written the handbook. She written the handbook, the first Indian woman author in that subject. They have been presented many papers, the use of ICT in teaching theory of computation in IEEE conference in December 2013. Has been given a many speaking about the topics. It's covered approximately 25,000 to 30,000 faculty members, including TechUp, SERP, SWAYAM, DST, ACT, and MHRD, and ATL sponsored workshops. She has also been delegated to as a jury in the national level conferences and also in the national level student symposiums. She has been noted as a keynote speaker. She has published 16 international conferences, 15 international journals, and 5 patents. So she has been completed more than 300 certification programs, both offline and also in online. Sir, area of expertise of Madam is education assessment methodologies, accuracy, curriculum planning, learning assessment, improving learning using cognitive psychology-based assessment, accreditation in NAC as well as NBA, expertise in interactive video material creation as well as in video editing. And technical domain, if you see that in CSE, data structures, theory of computation, educational technologies, data analytics, machine learning, deep learning, and big data analytics. So it will be of an interesting session because it's also in practical oriented. So participants, I'm requesting you to concentrate more on this to acquire more knowledge from Dr. D. Lakshmi Madam. Madam, the online dais is up to you, Madam. You can continue, Madam.
Thank you, sir, for your welcome note. Dear participants, welcome you all to this today's hands-on session. However, there are few stuff yesterday I couldn't find time to complete it, so that I will be touching upon those glimpse of topics for first 20 minutes or 20 or 30 minutes. That's it. Then we will go on to the hands session. This is much more important, I feel so, to be introduced for research publications or whatever you feel so. I'll just give you a quick recap: 7 vital skills to become an IT developer. So not necessarily to acquire all the 11 skill, whichever the skill we feel so comfortable, those skill we can focus on. The number one skill which is expected for the IoT developer is AI and machine learning. Next is a crucial role of sensors. Idea about sensors, especially green IoT, focusing on the low power consumption. So that is what because power scarcity will be the problem across the globe as well. So people are moving towards low power consumption. The moment we step into IoT, most of the time it will be into functioning. So that a UI centric approach, if you could able to develop a user approach, users should able to understand that the functionality of the IoT, how to control, and they could able to interact with IoT infrastructure through that much more comfortably. So we need to think a third man or a layman point of view, that such kind of UI approach we need to bring in. JavaScript and Python, this will be useful for coding IoT applications as well as web application, as well as deploying into the server, all the web framework or UI design. It could anything. So not necessarily JavaScript and Python. You can even use Julia or any other language, PHP, anything. Depending upon the scalability, depending upon the architecture only. Yesterday, I touched upon there are 4 different cases with the direct communication, device to the cloud and device to the cloud computation and sending to the cloud, and device edge computation and fog computation, then sending to the cloud. That's it. Then security infrastructure, this STTP is focused mainly on security infrastructure. Then big data. Once if we touch upon smart water management, water metering, smart city, and all the fleet services, anything we attach with the transport, Uber, Ola, and agriculture IoT, this all generates voluminous of data. So that big data is essential when we touch upon a massive level project or video-based applications. The moment we bring a camera for ATM installation, for unusual behavior detection in the ATM machine or ATM swipe or anything. So specific to that application only, we can build a logic. Surveillance camera we cannot build for all in one purpose. We can build depending upon the context and situation. Similarly, design the product, that is AutoCAD. For manufacturers, we need to specify what kind of shield or cases we are expecting. So that AutoCAD is essential by the time. GPS development, most of the product automatically injecting the necessary amount of insulin at the time is required. So this level people reached. Connected inhalers, connected contact lenses. So through the contact lens, there are several inputs we can take it out. So earlier, everyone used to wear contact lens, but there is no communication will happen with the contact lens. Apple Watch monitors the depression as well. The emotional quotient also they are trying to monitor through pulses. And see, normally when we are into good mood, dopamine is secreted more. Normally people we used to feel happy and cheerful. So when the dopamine secretion is lesser and lesser, people move towards the negative emotion, depression. So every emotion is also highly related to pulse. The moment the person becomes angry, the moment the person becomes laughing, so it is possible. So through that, they started doing this all. And the coagulation testing, blood coagulation testing, research kit for Parkinson's disease. Nowadays, very best funding available for Alzheimer's disease. So Alzheimer's disease, people are providing a lot of funding opportunity. This disease prediction or cure or practice, something like that. So these are all the way or avenues we can take it forward for the research or any kind of achievement in our life, success, to become successful. Then civil engineering, plenty of things. Anything which we attempt through IoT, immediately you can go for patenting. So that much level of scope is available. Allows a transformation from reactionary to prevention maintenance. So dams everywhere, we can understand the structure, strength of the structure. We can avoid collapses in the early days. Real-time construction management, city air management, so air pollution control. Recent day, air pollution control is need of the hour in Delhi, highly polluted. Maybe Delhi, the city, going to radiate all the contamination to other spaces also. So people, yesterday I happened to read the article. So nowadays, there are corporate coming forward to generate electricity out of the agricultural wastage. The main there are two causes for Delhi pollution. One is vehicle pollution, another one is burn lot of agri based product is the main cause. The mass media says, I am not sure. So never I stepped into Delhi except one or two times, maybe two times I would have traveled, not more than that. That's it. So even that is just a traveler, that is via media to pass through. That's a. So now, how we can control these all? How we can monitor? What situation is becoming high, the pollution? First, we need to understand the pattern. So 24/7, we need to understand which hour it is being more. Then what is the cause for that? Then we can understand over the period, month or years. So then we can understand traffic management. So this is very challenging, urban traffic management. Even shortly in 1 or 2 days, I'm going for one more copyright with my team. So urban traffic management, smart urban management, traffic management system using cloud services. So that is a copyright, we are working on it. Shortly we are going to file it. Smart parking, smart waste management. So here a lot of scope is available. Smart waste management, vision van of Mercedes-Benz. So they are bringing a lot of IoT enabled autonomous vehicles and a lot of flying cars. So the Benz is trying to bring flying cars. What is a flying cars? Is tireless cars. They don't have tire. It will be the car is driven in the same position how the ordinary cars are going on. So with the same what to say, the level of driving only these cars, but no tire. IoT is also used in structural health monitoring, detect vibrations, cracks, conditions, critical situation of the internal structure. Civil engineering, there is a lot of scope. So these are all the way we can take it forward. I'm just thinking your thought process to invent something or to come out with a product after soon after the completion of this session, or maybe within a couple of months. So but we need to have the ignite, we need to have the ambition, vision, otherwise nothing will happen. So whenever you want to become data scientist, you want to provide a machine learning solution for the IoT guys or a deep learning solution for the IoT guys, so you can have a lot of practices. So these are all the platforms I'm introducing to you for getting the data from this platform, and you can simulate and you can work on it. GitHub. So still I have plenty of stuff to tell you, but I'm just limiting with this particular message. Repository of data itself I can talk about for half an hour. So that much stuff I have gathered. So if you look at this is the future of the traffic management system. So although this picture I have got in the social media for fun making, there is a lot of $1 million problem is exist in it. So when the near features of these many kind of traffic management, how you will be detecting the collision avoidance, how you will deploy the sensor, in which angle, driver, I mean to say pilot or whatever, driver only, ultimately the person drives the vehicle is a driver, that's all. So normally we look at front portion, rear, two rear mirror and front mirror, that's it. So being a human, we cannot look at 360 degree, but the entire 360 degree will revolve with vehicles, different types of vehicles. So how we can sensitize, how we can collect the signals. So these are all the challenges. So these all can be resolved through artificial intelligence and the IoT together. We can even come out with a prototype how it is functioning. So these are all the way we can take it forward. So anything you want to really develop a real-time project, so these are the two repositories I would like to give. So these two repositories you can refer for end-to-end solution. So they are giving end-to-end solution. What are all the sensor or hardware we need to keep it, and what is the coding we need to prefer, how that need to be operated, like step-by-step explanation. This is a kind of, I can say, a portal. It will gather, or I can say it is a crowdsource. What is a crowdsource? Is on particular team, they will be making people to get attracted towards that, then they pay it actively. Kaggle is one of the crowdsource. Hope so you may be aware of Kaggle. So GitHub is one of the crowdsource. Similarly, these are all the two stuff crowdsource for IoT related project, so that you can take anything. Slowly we are stepping into today's session, Arduino Uno kit. So Arduino Uno kit has, these are all the pins. So this is voltage regulator, this is power board or power supply regulator, and this is called 16 megahertz crystal. So next, if you look at this side, reset button, next port, so microcontroller port. Then here, if you look at digital pin, most of the digital instruments are digital signal related projects, we need to depend on these kind of pins. Whenever we touch upon analog, so we need to look into this. There are 3 ground pin, one on this side, there are 2 ground pin on this side, 3.3 volt power supply, 5 volt power supply available here. So these are a few stuff, because I'm not so good at hardware and all. So I stick to most of the time only software. Whenever I work on hardware project, I will invite EC guys. So that is what I mean to say. This is programmable. We can easily program, like BIOS, basic input output system. It is a AMI BIOS, that those companies will be product, also the software. Really the moment system is switched on, upload. So that kind of programs, basic input output system, power verification, those kind of stuff we can install into this. So that is a main role of this particular portion. So coming to this, 1 minute. Yeah, what is Arduino? It is a physical computing platform. Arduino equivalent coding is also available. That coding is also called Arduino code. So we can easily download. It is open source. So USB programmable, larger community users, especially for academics, anyone to start with IoT project or platform. The cheapest device is Arduino. Easily anyone can cope up. It suits for any platform. Windows, Mac, Linux, any operating system. It's microcontroller, not the processor. So it doesn't process any operating system. We need to attach and we need to bring in that. So this is what a brief introduction I'm giving, if at all you are interested to buy. If not, now we are going to discuss about the next part is hands-on coding with Arduino. I would like to ask one question. How many of us familiar with Tinkercad? I am just typing here Tinkercad. If any one of you familiar with this Tinkercad, you please acknowledge me. I have text the name of the platform also, Tinkercad. If any one of you already worked or heard of something, you just say yes. Deep silence I can observe all the time. Yeah, basic knowledge. Thank you. Thank you. Subhashini, madam, I think so. Thank you. That's fine. Great to hear. So now we are stepping into Tinkercad project. I'll just introduce this platform. Yeah, first I need to share. Wait a minute. 3D design tool, ma'am. Yes, Johnny sir, it's a 3D design tool. Also, it helps for circuit connection. Very good. That at least you are aware of it and you are knowing it. That itself a great sign of. Yeah, I'm not introducing, just I will show you one creating excitement only. So this start simulation, this is ready made already. I had done this circuit, there is no coding. So this is a project, no programmable component. So this, see, bulb is glowing, but what is the difference? We can't control. So it's on, the moment I switch on means on, there is no intelligence. The moment on means on, stop means it goes to dark red. So there is a battery, 3-volt battery, there is a resistor. So this is ground pin, this is cathode is related to ground pin. So this pin is connected with the resistor for controlling the voltage level, because LED will work at the max with the 2 volt, so not more than that. So we need to control, the battery is of 3-volt supply, so we need to resist the flow of control, we need to control the flow of electrons, that is control we need to have. So for that we are bringing one resistor. If you want to know the capacity, 220 ohm, even you can raise up to 1000 ohm. Yeah, you can even raise up to 700 ohm. Let us try. Yeah, it works. No bursting, nothing happens. So this LED will work from 100 ohm to 1000 ohm. At the max, it will work with 1000 ohm. So here you can control. So 100 ohm also it will work. The minimal resistor, it will work with 100 ohm. Let us see. Yeah, it is working. So this is, if you look at it here, it says LED. Which color LED you want? These are all the 5 color LED. You can choose green LED, yellow LED, orange LED, blue LED, red LED. So the LED will glow in blue color. It's just a drag and drop technique. This is wire. So this also wire. This also wire. So this is a longer pin is anode, the shorter pin is cathode. So this anode is controlled with this. Similarly, you can use resistor this side also. That one is pull up, another one is pull down. So you can use the circuit connection any method, anywhere the circuit, if it forms the loop, no floating, no short circuit, no open circuit should be there for the functioning. So it is completely closed, loop is formed. So to just start with, I'm just showing you what it is. So what is the advantages? If you look, I will start a fresh project. The same 3-volt battery we can take, and we can take one LED, can take one resistor, and we can do this connection. In front of you, I will do, nothing to worry. So if you look at, these are all the component. So that is the added advantage. So one button. See, if the moment we become curious about hardware project, we need to invest something. We need to buy. Even if you buy a resistor and a LED, it will take a lot of cost. And this is this what expenditure can be reduced, especially during this pandemic situation. Only this Tinkercad became so popular. Earlier, very minimal number of people knows about it. Because even if I have a kit, if it's not showing you in front of the camera, you may not able to grasp too much perfectly. Even though you grasp perfectly, you cannot able to simulate. You just keep on watching me, nothing more you can do. Right? Immediately you can open this platform, tinkercad.com. That's all. Just to type Tinkercad, that's all in your Google. It will take you to that link. Immediately you can reach here. What I'm doing, immediately you can imitate. So that is added advantage. What is another added advantage? Sometimes circuit simulation, that emulation is required. So before even purchasing, we can even simulate it. We can verify whether it works properly or not. Then we can go for buying an appropriate resistor. See, here you can play like a game. The resistor capacity I have set up to 100. Initially it was there with 200. Then we can raise up to 1000 ohm or 1 kilo ohm. We can convert it into 1 kilo ohm. So this is the advantage. But when you buy, you can't do like this, no? You can buy only one resistor. Nothing more you can do. So that all this simulation, we can make use of this. most of the types of sensor available. At least I can say basic or all the rudimentary level of sensors available, lot of circuits available. So how to understand the component? If you look at the basic, very basic components only available. Anyone to start a project with Arduino or IoT, even I had undergone exactly 1.5 years ago IoT workshop, 8 days with the Texas Instrument at my own institution. So those days also the same project they taught. Whatever I am showing, the similar manner only they also taught. But they have brought Texas Instrument CC3200 kit. So now resistor, LED, push button, just pressing the button, anything you want to control. Potentiometer, adjust it. So it's a kind of analog signal you are giving. The moment you bring this analog signal, this is digital. Capacitance, so the capacitor. So slide switch, 9-volt battery. So this is 3-volt battery. So this is 3-volt, coins 3-volt battery. So 1.5-volt battery is also available. Breadboard. Tiny breadboard is also available, small breadboard is also available. Microbit, Arduino, then vibration motor, DC motor, hobby generator, gear motor. I'm not sure about so many electronics devices and all. Micro servo, LED RGB. Using this, I have done a project. And photoresistor, diode. Just to go to this ultrasonic distance resistor. This is buzzer. It will give buzzer alarming. This is PIR sensor. So this is for proximity. Then temperature sensor. Then multimeter. You can understand what is the voltage level. These are all basic. If you click all, much more, many more. Just to see inductor, Zener diode, potentiometer, ambient light sensor, IR sensor, what not, gas sensor, dip switch keypad. So you can use this keypad to give input to the Arduino kit. So you can interact like a keyboard also. You can tilt sensor, NeoPixel ring 12, NeoPixel ring 16, 24. Using this, you can connect with the Thinker, ThinkSpeak also, Thinker Cloud also. So you can deposit data from here to there. Real time you can show. Without even hardware, you can do any miracle. DC motor. So this is just to go through what are all the component available. Potato battery, I don't know what it is and all. The lemon battery. So these are all the batteries. See, look at the breadboard, small breadboard, mini bread, normal breadboard. So 3 varieties of breadboard available. So next, AT Tiny, Arduino Uno. This is what our hero. I haven't stepped into Arduino Uno. Just I was triggering you to understand with the basic circuit. This is like a kid project. One battery, one resistor, one LED. LED is maximum 2 volt. This is 3 volt. You understand through common sense. 3 volt is not at all the appropriate way to directly give the a demo. I can delete this. I give a direct connection to this. Look at start simulation. It is working. No, it needs to show the burst. It will show indicator burst. So sometimes it won't show. Maybe 3 volt or so very little only, so that it is showing. Instead, I will show you 9 volt. It will burst. So that is 9 volt battery. Na? With this, I will show you the demo. So this is how you can learn something. You can do something. So next, APAMs. These are linear integrated circuits, timer, dual timer. So all the linear integrated circuits available here. You just to go through. Next, basic Arduino micro all starters. Right up. So many other components. You please look at here. Smoothing, calibration, what not. I don't know anything. I cannot, I'm not the authoritative person to talk on the electronics components, so I don't know. Now let us go for the first project. I'm going and switching over here. So how I am going to do? Just delete. All I am deleting. That's it. So now 9 volt battery, let me take. Where is it? Basic. Yeah, 9 volt battery. See, just click here one click, here one click. So 9 volt battery. Now I want to rotate. I don't feel so comfortable to work like this in this position. Please focus your attention here. So this is the button I'm clicking. So to rotate. Yes, rotated. Now I need to bring one LED. Yes, one LED is ready. That's all. Just here one click, here one click. So I'm just connecting here. Connection is ready. That's all. So 1 minute here. Exactly you need. Yeah. Now one click. One click. I was doing something zigzag. So look at here. Start simulation. It will burst. What is happening? Just a minute. 9 volt, if we supply directly, it will burst. So we need to control. This is anode. Yeah, positive, negative, they are gone. I don't want to. Now it's not working at all. Now it will burst. Yeah, see, the pin connection I had given wrong. Now it is burst. So now it won't work. So somehow we need to control the electricity. The earlier one, it was not bursting because that is 3 volt supply. So there is no much damage is caused. Real time definitely it will cause a damage. So you can just navigate. See the kit where you feel comfortable, you can navigate and fix. So this is minimizing, this is maximizing. So now, 1 minute. Now how you can control this? So you may need to put a resistor. That's all. So maybe you can remove, bring one resistor, then you connect. Now start simulation. See, no damage. It's glowing. Now I want to stop. I can change. So look at here, color, red color to orange color. Now start simulation, glow. Now this I can control. See, this is up to 1 kilo ohm is there, not required. 200 ohm is sufficient. So I can change. This is how I need to change. So start simulation. Now, this wire color also we can do. So I want to make the difference between this positive and negative. Instead of that, I'm giving just red to red. So here black I want to give, black to black. So that the clarity of the circuit will be better. That's it. So this is the first project. See, by default, your project will be given some name. 1 minute, start simulating. Yeah, it says something, congratulations, you simulated your first circuit. Start simulation. That's it. So hope so you will be understanding what is it. So now I go to the next project. With that, I'll complete the demo. I'll give exactly 5 minutes to 6 minutes. You need to do it and you need to come back with the answer. Yes or no, that is working or not, do you find difficult? So this is a circuit I'm doing without any coding. See, there is no control. See, this coding block you need to click here. By the time I'll show you. Now slowly we will move on. Now we are becoming familiar with, so you can use even delete button. So this particular line you can delete. This way you can delete. I am using keyboard. My own keyboard I am using and deleting. Undo, redo. This is annotation. You can give why you are giving this much resistor capacity, like this thing. You can give some annotation. You can give some kind of note you can give. So that is the meaning. Now I am deleting this annotation. Next is view or hide. So next, if you look at the export. So when you export circuit, the circuit alone will come. Export circuit. So it will be in the form of .brd extension. So later on you can load this to Tinkercad. So next is this one. Next button. If you need to log in, I have logged in with my Gmail account. If you click this one, it will give the component list. You can download in the CSV, Excel sheet you can download, or you can note it down. You can give the specification to your students also. So this is orange LED. This is the resistor, name of that component, battery 1, D1, R1, quantity which I used are 1. Other than that, only wiring connection I was using. So next, this is to click the circuit portion. Coding, you need to click here coding. So since it is non-programmable component, no coding is permitted. Now we can't write coding also. So that is fine. So now click coding to vanish this window need to be vanished. You need to click and again click. That's all. So these are all the thing. If I don't want any annotation, I can delete. So start simulation. So simulation starts. That's it. So hope so you may be comfortable. Then share. You can share with invite people. You can be invited here also. See, you can download the circuit, but later on you may want to simulate it, or you may want to show because live sometimes it may go wrong when you give connections. So now how it happened for me. So we need to be comfortable earlier all the simulations and working conditions so that we can do and take a download and experiment it before stepping into the sessions. So these are all the possibility, or else you can leave it as such. Then you can work with what to say. There is a lesson I'll show you. So now I am going to click this button, Tinkercad button, going to original home page. This is how it will look. So if you look at here, I have logged in with my Gmail account. Top right corner, you can log in. No need of registration. You can log in with any one of your Gmail account. You can start from here, new, or else. If you look at, these are all the circuits I have simulated. These are all I have worked on. So if you look at project 1, this is what my first project, 3 LED glow. I was simulating. Amazing Big Jerry. This is a name automatically given by this Tinkercad. I didn't give. If you wish, you can rename and you can choose. Tinker this. You need to click Tinker this for simulation. If you don't want, one of the faculty mentioned that product design, or if you are going for design patent filing, then you need to show a design of the product, so that you can make use of this 3D design. No need of AutoCAD. Now circuit, when we come to Arduino or this project, we are all about talking this portion circuit. We need to first click this circuit. After that, if you are really interested to do work with a new project, see, I'll show you. Create a new circuit. You will click this, create a new circuit. Yeah, now you have reached, you are comfortable. So you need to bring first Arduino kit. So this is Arduino Uno. So click this Arduino kit, ready. My Arduino kit is ready. Next, a bulb glow. Very first project is LED glow. Yes, I have brought one resistor, 13th pin. Here to here, 13th pin is meant are dedicated for LED. It doesn't mean that always you need to give 13. I tried with all this digital pin up to 2. It is working up to 1 also. It is working well. Without any signs only I am doing. It is working well. But 13 pin is dedicated for the LED. So ground. So this, now this color I want to change. I want to change into orange color, or I want to change into yellow color, or I can change into blue color or white color. Choice is yours. Now ready. Now this, it goes to 1 kilo ohm by default. I want to change it into 220 ohm. So practically what are all the resistor available, that value we need to do and simulate. Now things are ready. If you wish, you can change the color of the wire or whatever you want. Now start simulation. See, it is working. It is on and off, on and off. I haven't given any coding. Let me check. Yeah, code block is there. Whenever you do code blocks, you need to delete this block. Through block you can work, but I am not versatile with the block, so that it is not working for me. I used to do only coding. 1 minute. Blocks. Already it is controlling. See, high, delay, low. It is asking to go, it is set built, and there are 2 main coding blocks available. One is setup, another one is looping. 2 block coding only it helps. So I'm deleting, because never I tried block. So delete. So after delete only we will have this. So you need to go for text. I'm continue. You need to click continue. Text mode. It has come. So this is the basic code it will give. Since I have deleted that, if you look at it, won't work. See, circuit is not working because no coding control. Earlier, that block automatically, whatever the way I did this wiring, according to my action, it started writing the code. Now there is no code. With the block also, I haven't exposed or experienced with the block. I'm not feeling comfortable with the block, so that I used to go for coding. It has two major components. One is setup void, another one is loop. Setup, we need to specify, or before here you need to go for global declaration. If any variable you use happen to use in the project, you need to go for global variable declaration here. If there is no variable for this project, no variable, it is very simple and tiny project. So setup, this is for telling about what is input, what is output, which pin is input, which pin is output, or something related to the loop. What we want to do, the action, on and off, or fading the LED, something like that. So this is how we need to code into this particular platform. So now let us look into the first code. Pin mode you need to set. 13th pin I am using, that is output pin. We need to write the code. Pin mode, this is a syntax. Pin mode, 13th pin, I want to use as a output pin, semicolon. So only one pin I am using, this is what output pin. So from here to here, the output is taken. So where it will go? It will go to LED only. For the LED, we no need to write anything. So now pin mode setting is ready. Next we need to do digital write. Digital write, how we want to write? Normally it will be in low. So we need to write digital capital write of 13th pin, comma high. From low to high, this is a syntax. Low to high we need to activate. Only then we feel that it is working. So some delay, otherwise we cannot notice human. It will be faster. You can, this is 1 millisecond. If you want, you can set to 500 also, choice is yours. Now, if we are not controlling, then it will be, there is no indentation problem under here except looping. Next I can go make it to become low. If I do low, a rapid blinking will happen. So this is a minimal code. Let me do. If there is a error, it will indicate error here in the here debugger unit here beneath this. Now it is working perfectly. See, on off. No on off is happening. What's happening? 1 minute. High. Once it goes to high, it is it stays. Yeah. Then I need to give one more delay. Only then we can notice. Other here it is, you are not able to notice. That is the reason. Now I will see. It will blink. A semicolon is missing. You can notice what is the mistake I am doing here. So semicolon is missing. So this error will be notified. This is kind of editor. So now I can start simulation. There is one more error it is indicating. Before semicolon, void loop, colon, 30. Yeah, one bracket is missing. Okay, start simulation. If you look at now, it will blink. See, blinking. Why earlier it was not blinking is it is doing on and off. I didn't give delay. So we, the human being, cannot able to notice the rapid change in the blink activity. So now I will leave, or I will mute myself. I will put off camera for another 5 minutes. So now there is no break. Normally, whenever I handle session, no break I will be giving. I request you all to do the first coding. So you feel so successful, you need to do it right immediately. Only then, otherwise never you will find time and you will not do again. I don't believe that you will be doing later. So I'll give exactly now 11:06 up to 11:10. I will not disturb. So maximum of 3 minutes only, 5 minutes only it will take. So maybe another 2 minutes I can give. So you all are expected to do the first coding. This delay you can do for 500 also. The rapid fast movement will happen. So try whatever. This pin, suppose this resistor I'm giving to 12, it is working for me, although the specifications pins are different. I tried for fun. 13 to 0, it is working. So you can change to 12 also. This must be in the ground. This pin must be in the ground. Here only you can give the resistor, the pin you can change. The moment you change the pin 12, you need to change the pin. Pin mode 12, you are activating with a here 12, then you are activating with a 12 low. That is the only change. Otherwise, just start imitating as such. What is the way you are going to imitate is give the 13th pin for the output, then one pin for ground. That's it. Very simple. No breadboard also I have brought. Only Arduino kit, one resistor, one LED. Just click and paste here, click and drop here. Then you give the wiring connection after bringing all the component. If you feel difficulty, see, immediately use the delete button. That's all. So you need to delete. So what I'm doing, I want to execute for more clarity. I'm bringing different position. Now I am giving. Because earlier zigzag it was, you can't able to notice. So now it is showing. Let me give this in red color. So let me give this in black color. Black is connected to ground. Another one is related to resistor. This resistor you need to click once, 220, 100 to 1000 ohm. Already it would be in kilo ohm. Please change it. So it won't glow. It should become maybe kilo ohm, it will tell 1 kilo ohm, it will work. So the range goes from 100 to 1000, so that it will work. Nothing to worry. Original resistor, if you leave also, it will work. So no need to change that also. So quickly you please do for another 5 minutes. Now it became 11:10, 11:15. I will catch you. Hello everyone. Hope so you would have done. Let me know how many of you have completed. Please energize me if you are like this. Really, I am demotivated. This is the first time I can say I'm demotivated. No communication. At least today I'm happy. 2-3 members are communicating. Yesterday, no one else. Only when is the attendance? Only paper and the gadget is attending the session, not the human brain is attending. Please acknowledge any one of you. Are you there? It shows that 36 participants. There is no, yeah. Thank you, Subhash and Neela Madam. You are one of the awesome and what to say active participant. I can say. Johnny sir, have you done? Let me catch hold of only the awesome participant. Jacob sir, 3 pearl I found in this batch. This really demotivates the facilitator. I can say that is the way. Yeah, very good. Johnny sir completed. The next one, Jacob sir. With the block, I got output. Yeah, fine. You're fine. Without coding, you are doing. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, at least I wanted you to have familiar with this platform. Nothing more I'm expecting. So let us move on to one project. If you do, plenty are available on the internet. So you can learn much better than what you are learning from me. Just the initiation only I wanted to give. Nothing more. So that practice comfort if you have, that's more than, see, the another program I'm showing, look at here. I made a connection to the 9, it is working. That's what I want to say. 13 is dedicated for LED, Arduino, with respect to Arduino. The same code. What is the change I did is only change the pin number. Digital write, I said already, this is a portion related to digital pins. This is a portion related to analog pin. Potentiometer is one example for analog. Just because of this, I have brought one analog. I'll show you that. Now pin mode, 9 output. First, we need to specify input and output mode pin. Then digital write, we are writing that output we are taking and writing. What we are writing is high-low activation. That's all. Hope so you would be understanding what all about change in pin also. Let us move on to the next project. The same project, change in pin only I'm showing. Nothing more I'm showing. Whatever I did the earlier, before even your session only, I'm showing now. Nothing more I'm showing now. See, every LED, we need to connect with the ground. There are 3 ground available. Actually, not necessary. You can connect all the pin to one ground. See, this one you can change the connection and here reorganize. I will show you that also. Nothing to worry. So now on this continuously on and off will happen. On. So let us start simulation. See, look at red, yellow, blue, red, yellow, blue. So this is what the project. Let us see the code. What we are trying to attempt is actually 13th pin is dedicated to LED. None of the pin I have given connection. That's fine. So 10th pin is also output pin. See, one leg that when you say anode of the LED, that anode is connected to the pin. So this is to take the output or input. It is to take the input. This pin gives output. That becomes the input, fed as input to the LED. So 10th pin, 9th pin, 8th pin. So which pin you are giving that anode, that pin only you need to mention. Suppose you doesn't like this, you want to use 13, 12, 11, choice is yours. You can use absolutely. So you need to give the pin numbers here. Next, here looping, always it should have looping. This looping is the action continuously will do. What is all about IoT? So we need to have a control, looping control. So digital write 10. First I want to make this to become high. 10 is attached with that red. See, I want to make this as 10. When it becomes 10 high, I need to put all this in low. If you wish to, the logic you can change. I want to blow all the 3 at a time. I want to blow off all the 3 at a time. Choice is yours. You do a game. Which game you want, you do. Now, one blinking LED, one LED at a time, my objective. Your objective can be anything. So next time, I want to keep all other 2 LED off. only the middle LED. This is 9th pin LED, yellow LED, middle LED only. I want to keep it as high. Similarly, last one I want to keep it as high, next to low. If you want to notice visibly, prominently, you need to give a delay. What is happening in this logic, you want to sensitize, you need to give a delay. If you don't give delay, it is happening. Human cannot notice. Rapid, fast manner, the functioning will.